Hello everybody, RexTempus, Time Traveler here, coming at you with a bit of a different kind of a Fortnite video as I discuss a special feature that I would like to see added into Minecraft at some point by the developers. So, this particular feature is, I think, pretty easy to explain. Now, you know, if you go into, like, say, your characters, you can say, like, oh, you know, I want this one to be a favorite, so you can just mark it with an F, this one will be a favorite, things like that. And you can do it with, you know, you got favorite back blings, you could have favorite harvesters, you can say, yes, this one's my favorite, or one of my favorites, things like that. Gliders, you know, things like that. All these kinds of things, you say, I want these to be my favorites, these are my favorite emotes, these are my favorite raps, these are my favorite songs, things like that. So this was an idea that actually came about from Toaster Dolphin. He and I were hanging out talking about features that we would like to see added, and he recommended, it was actually his idea, but I'm the one doing the video on it because, well, he couldn't be bothered. But it's the idea of taking a preset, these characters that you've created, and allowing you to press an F and say, this is one of my favorites. Now, you may say, well, you know, if I've chosen this person, wouldn't that sort of make him one of my favorites? Wouldn't that make him one of the characters that I want to see? And yes, it could, but I believe that there is actually a reason for this. And again, it's very simple. I mean, here you can say enable shuffle or disable shuffle. And when, of course, when you disable it, it will randomly select a character from your presets for you to be. So the reason such a thing could be useful is, like, for instance, you know, at Christmas time, I had a random preset that I created that would randomly select between my Christmas characters, which at the time also included the Christmas tree guy. Would include, like, random back blings, random harvester, all of them Christmas themed. The idea is, yeah, you know, it would just randomly select a Christmas one for that particular round. But, you know, a thing like that is only going to be wanted during a certain time of the year, and rather than have to remake it each Christmas time, I could just say, well, this is not one of my favorites. There are other reasons that you might do it. For instance, if you're, like, say, in tournament play, you may have certain skins that you want to use. If you are streaming, maybe you want to have certain skins that you use and you just rotate between them. You could just have a button here that just says favorites only or all, so that, you know, you can say, okay, I only want to use the superheroes like the Flash, Green Arrow, and Harley Quinn. Or maybe I just want to use video game inspired characters like, you know, Chun-Li, Lara Croft, Ryu, things like that. So the idea is just that you would add a separate preset button, like I said, that could just toggle between the two. And I know not everybody does their own random rotation things. I like to use the random because I have ADD and it actually helps me play longer if I'm not playing as the same person all the time. That's me. You may not be like that, but as I said, there could be any number of reasons why I think such a thing could be useful. So if you also think that this is a good idea, yeah, I don't know anybody at Epic Games, but, you know, pass this around, share it with your friends, get them excited about it. Maybe it will eventually make its way to Epic Games. They can see this, and maybe we'll see it as a future update. But I do want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you for more videos in the future. Bye!